Hey, in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about some of the earliest software products to be created. For this list, I'm going to avoid software products such as programming languages, which obviously are needed to build those software products. First, let's go back to the early years of the personal computer era. The first product I want to talk about is VisiCalc, Visible Calculator. This was the first electronic spreadsheet software and a groundbreaking application in the history of personal computers. It was launched in 1979 primarily for Apple II, and it played a significant role in popularizing personal computers for business and finance. VisiCalc was developed by Dan Brickling and Bob Frankston, and it revolutionized the way that people perform calculations and manage data. VisiCalc introduced electronic spreadsheets that mimic traditional paper spreadsheets. It allowed users to organize their data in columns and rows and perform calculations based on that data. It already had quite advanced concepts as recalculating values whenever the value of a cell was changed and it was part of a formula. And it was super efficient if you think about that time where you didn't have to manually change all the values that you were using in your table. For its era, it was a very easy to use product, and this is one of the reasons why it made it very popular, also for businesses and companies to start using it. So you didn't need to be a computer expert to know how to pretty much code to be able to use it. VisiCalc also had a very big impact on the business because it allowed the businesses to actually do forecasts and understand how the business based on the existing data could behave in the future, which was definitely groundbreaking and something that was not easily accessible to all the business back then. So VisiCalc actually revolutionized the world of early software products, and it also had a great impact on how businesses were using them. The next software product I wanted to talk about is LEO Payroll System that was developed in the early 1950s. The first LEO computer, LEO 1, became operational in 1951, and it was around that time that Lyons and Company began using LEO for payroll processing and other business applications. The LEO Payroll System was one of the first applications developed for the LEO computer, making it one of the pioneering payroll systems in computer history. The LEO Payroll System was designed to automate the calculation of employee wages, deductions, and other payroll-related tasks that previously were done manually. And it allowed a faster and more accurate payroll calculation for the companies, making them more efficient and less prone to make errors. The system would typically handle tasks such as employee data management, time and attendance tracking, wage calculations, deductions and withholdings, payslip generation, and record keeping. The LEO Payroll System marked the early stages of using software products in business operations, and it laid the foundation for modern payroll software systems. And it demonstrated the potential of software products when automating complex tasks and improving efficiencies on administrative work. The first software product that was stored in software memory was run for the first time on the 21st of June of 1948. This software was run by the Manchester Baby Computer at the University of Manchester. It was written by Tom Kilburn, and it calculated the highest factor of the integer 2 to the power of 18, 262,144. But without going into the details of how the calculation was done, this was the first time that a software product was run in an electronic memory successfully. You could argue if we could call this a software product because this was run as an experiment to prove that this kind of software product could be run in a computer. So it was more of an experiment than an actual product. But it showcased the potential of computers and the software products that they will be running. And for that, it definitely deserves a spot in this list. So as you can see, most of the products that we have been seeing here were related to calculations of numerical calculations. And this makes a lot of sense because those are rules that were already written and understood what were the results and what would be the outputs. So the logic, it wouldn't have to be extremely complex to be able to run them. And of course, from the early stages of a relatively basic calculation to all the way to more complex products as an spreadsheet, the world of software products have been developing over the years. And you could argue that, of course, in the beginning, the pace of development was slower, as it always happens when you start a new industry. And in the recent years, it has been picking faster and faster, as we all can see. A lot talking about products and helping companies build better products. If you are interested, I have a set of resources that I have created for you to help you do your work. Go check them out in the description and pinned comment below. I will see you in the next video, and remember, stay safe.